haven't changed a bit. Lovely as ever, I must admit. What's new? How did that romance come through? We haven't met since then. Gee, but it's nice to see you again. What's new? Probably I'm boring you, but seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand. I understand. Adieu. Pardon me asking what's new. Of course, you couldn't know. I haven't changed. I still love you so. What's new? Probably I'm boring you, but seeing you is grand, and you were sweet to offer your hand. I understand. Adieu. Pardon my asking what's new. Of course, you couldn't know. I haven't changed. I still love you
Hey, Michael, what's
Thanks,
new?
guys.
What's new?
What's anew?
Anyway, tonight we are going to celebrate the many genres of music and just the many great songs that Linda Ronstadt performed. And I don't know of any performer that's covered as many genres as her. That was, of course, What's New, which was the title song when she came out with the 3 Nelson Riddle recordings.
Yeah.
And that's the only one I wanted to do from that collection tonight because that song, I didn't know that song till she recorded it. I knew every other song she recorded from the Great American Songbook, but I didn't know that one.
No,
I know.
that was recorded by Tony Bennett and Frank Sinatra, but they were middling hits. They weren't huge hits, and so I think we were talking before the show, and that's the one song that sort of broke through. And that, I mean, the album is glorious, absolutely glorious, but that's the one song that really broke out for me.
Yeah, and I think that was also around the time, she was one of the first of the pop singers to start recording albums of standards.
It really started a trend, didn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
big trend.
After that, you started to hear, Natalie Cole came out not long after that with her Unforgettable album, and then it just piling on. And I think because of that success that she had, it gave way to jazz singers breaking through to the popular culture like Diana Krall and John Pizzarelli and people that may not have had or Harry Connick, who maybe wouldn't have had the success because she brought this music back to the forefront. It was like taking the forgotten American songbook and saying, hey people, it's still really valid. It's still really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, tonight's show is tonight's a little different in that tonight are basically some, what do you call it, into the vault. We found some, we have some recordings that we did 2.5 years ago for a show that very few people got to see, and you can't go back and find it because it doesn't exist out there.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring back and let you see those 5 performances, and then we also have some new ones here tonight.
And I think it's the only show that you can't see out there, but you can see every other show
There's
we've done.
one other show, the Beatles,
No.
the first Beatles show.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe someday we'll have to come back and look at that
Yeah,
again.
I think I'm going to do that one of these days,
But it's
too.
kind of neat because this is sort of like archival, but not totally archival, because we have 2 singers tonight in the studio joining us with all new material. So it's a nice mix of old and new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, but yeah. So let's go. Let's move on. So our first performer, you're going to get to see. We haven't seen her in a long time. I wish I could get her out here to sing
She's too
live.
busy, Bob. She's too busy.
She is so busy working. Like, she works with all these different bands, and she is very, very popular out there. She is known as Sharon Pipes Lasher of Lasher and the Flashers, and. Sharon Lasher was the first. You may remember her first appearance on the show in the summer of 2020 when she went out into the streets, literally, and did dancing in the streets, singing, dancing in the streets.
That was great. That was a great
with
video.
people riding their bikes by. Hi!
I know. And she waved back as she's singing. You know?
It was so much fun, and that was
awesome.
her first time ever doing the virtual show. So anyway, please welcome back Sharon Pipes Lasher.
Hi friends, Sharon Lasher here for Bob Egan's very special Linda Ronstadt night. Please keep your eyes open for my live Linda Ronstadt show. Heatwave is my band. We'd love to see you there. And for tonight, Bob and I are going to do a very special one that most of you love. When Will I Be Loved? I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? I've been put down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, it always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, it always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Oh my God, I forgot all about that. I haven't seen that in 2.5 years either.
Me either. I noticed the flower in her hair.
It's going to be fun. I'm having fun already.
It was awesome.
Oh, anyway, thanks so much, Sharon. Sharon's a blast. I get to see her every blue moon in Asbury, but she has a rehearsal or something usually on a Monday night when I'm playing down there. So it's rare that I get to see her, but we always have a blast when we see each other. I want to say hi to a few people out there. Hi, Mike Aniloff and Bennett Lee, and I see also the Marjorie's there too, and Linda Kaplan and David Rickle, Eileen Scheibner, Michelle Mercado and Frank, Bill Souder, Jimmy Two Canes, who never misses a show, and same with Patricia and Ed McLaughlin, who the last time you saw on the show, he sang What's New. But we had to reprise that again tonight, Ed, because we were doing Linda. And we have Bruce Clough, who's in the show tonight, Renee Schwartz, and Judy Jones, and Dottie Rudnick, and Cindy Porter, and Vincent from Chicago, and Bill Tomer, Cousin Patty down in Florida, Pam Fenelon, who's also in the show, and James Henry, and the list goes on, and it will go on and on, because we got all night.
There are lots of people out there. That Robin Hall is out there, which we'll talk about in a minute,
Yep.
and Patrick Mannion. Hello, hi Patrick.
Oh, Patrick Mannion, hi
Yeah.
Patrick.
Dottie Rudnick, hey Dottie.
I said hi to her, yeah.
No, you said hi to Dottie. I'm going through the list very quickly here. Andrew McDonough. Hey, Andrew.
Andrew.
Good to see you out there. Aimee Robidoux. Wonder why she's out there tonight.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
She doesn't even remember singing on that
I
other
know.
show.
And Rachel Wyfall. Hi, Rachel. And Julian
Yay.
Ken. Hi, Julian Ken. And John Ward. Hi, John Ward. How are you? It's good to see you out there. And Tony Ruggieri.
And Tony's going to be on a show coming up next week, actually.
Yep. So anyway,
So I have to work on his music tomorrow.
all good.
So let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, and then we'll come back and talk about Robin after this next
Yeah.
song.
Okay.
And this is one this is another person we don't see very often.
Pam
Yeah,
Fenelon.
but I think I heard from her recently on one of these shows. We said, I want to come back, so I'm waiting for the day.
And Pam will put a flower in her hair too.
Yeah.
You know, I think she. I'm picturing her wedding picture with the flower in her hair. Anyway, but Pam is from Allenhurst, New Jersey, and along with her doing harmony on this is Deb Fiorentino from Pennsylvania. So here is, and you'll know the song. I think you'll know the song. I know you'll know. In fact, I know that you'll know the song, and I believe it was written by Neil Young, if I'm correct, if my memory serves me right. But here's Pam and Deb.
Love is a rose, but you better not pick it. Only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you'll know you've missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. I want to see what's never been seen. I want to live that age-old dream. Come on, boy, let's go together. Let's take the best right now. Take the best right now. Love is a rose, but you better not pick it. Only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you know you've missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. Western town, pick me up 'cause my feet are dragging. Give me a lift and I'll hay your wagon. Love is a rose, but you better not pick it. Only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you'll know you've missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. Love is a rose, but you better not pick it. Only grows when it's on the vine. Handful of thorns and you'll know you've missed it. Lose your love when you say the word mine. Mine. Love is a rose. 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 Love is a rose.
Hey. Oh, I love seeing
I
this.
like that. There was something very warm about that.
Yeah, well, you know, it was at we're in the peak of like, it was 2020. I mean, you didn't even let anyone into your house until you took your temperature.
That's very true.
You know, so it was really sweet that she was probably one of the first duets that we had on the show back at that time, because it was really hard to do duets unless
Yeah,
you're in the same
that's
room
true.
with somebody.
That's true.
Hi, Sister Kathleen. I see you out there, and hoping Eileen's out there too. And Peg and Jay are there too, and Anyway, so Michael,
So,
you were
so I wanted to talk a little bit because I mentioned our friend Robin Hall, who's been on the show a couple times, and who many people know because she comes out to the piano bars and things, especially in Atlantic City, and people in New Hope know her when she comes up to the tavern. But she wrote something tonight because this was Linda Ronstadt was meaningful to her, right? The idea of celebrating her because Robin is somebody who she lives with Parkinson's disease. And so she wrote something, and I'm going to read it. And this is from Robin. It was very personal to her, but she thought it was important to know some of this information. She said, "Tonight we pay homage to Linda Ronstadt, and like many of her celebrity counterparts, Michael J. Fox, Muhammad Ali, Robin Williams, to name a few, Linda also has Parkinson's disease. Now, there's no definitive test to diagnose Parkinson's, and it doesn't get some of the press or the funding that cancer and heart disease do, but it should. More than 10 million people worldwide live with Parkinson's disease, 10 million. And the general public's understanding of the disease symptoms is also limited to what they see in the media. Many people know Parkinson's because old people have it, or the disease makes you shake. But it's more than that. Parkinson's takes away your dignity. It comes like a thief in the night. It's debilitating, it's invasive, and it really changes your life. Linda Ronstadt, Kenny Rogers, Neil Diamond will never sing again, right? Robin Williams took his own life because he couldn't bear what was happening to him because of how Parkinson's was ravaging his body. Some of us are lucky and we are manageable to a degree, but time does catch up with you as it progresses. Parkinson's disease does not directly cause people to die, but the condition can place a great strain on the body and make some people more vulnerable to serious, life-threatening infections. The good news is with advances in treatment, most people with Parkinson's now have a normal or near normal life expectancy. Robin's mother had Parkinson's with today's medication and surgery like deep brain stimulation, which she had in 2020. She said she's doing better than her mother. But it was life-changing for her, and she wishes it had been for her mother as well. So tonight, we're going to donate on behalf of the Virtual
make a
Piano Bar,
contribution.
Make a contribution to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And you can do the same, or you can reach out to your local foundation like the Vicki and Jack Farber Institute for Neuroscience, Neurology, and Neurosurgery. Robin said she wanted to dedicate her message tonight to Sandy, a friend of hers who taught her to be grateful, patient, and never to complain.
Thank you, Robin.
So thank you, Robin.
And Linda, it's just amazing to see Linda Ronstadt and just think of it's just amazing to see how her career was cut short and because of her Parkinson's. Yeah. She can't sing.
She can't.
But she's still with us.
I know. She's still with us. And when it robs you of your voice, I mean, Linda Ronstadt in particular, her voice, that voice was so
She was, I saw her in Broadway. Do you remember what Broadway show she was in?
The Pirates of Penzance.
The Pirates of Penzance.
Which is not an easy sing, by the way.
No.
She sang beautifully.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Poor Wandering One. Didn't she sing that?
Poor Wandering
It was all soprano. It was all in her song.
All soprano.
It's all up there.
And she did a Spanish album. She's done country, rock and roll. She's covered songs by, it's done by so many other people between the Rolling Stones, Smokey Robinson. The list goes on and on and
Well,
on.
we were talking tonight about the Spanish album, right? You said it, Perfidia, right?
I know. So I want someone to do Perfidia on the show. But I've been doing it with Meg at the Shore, so I think I'm going to get her
great
up here
song.
to do it.
You know, actually, our next singer is doing one of my all-time favorite Linda Ronstadt songs. And it really was, Roy Orbison, right?
Yeah.
But Linda Ronstadt made it a bigger hit.
So here we are, bigger than life. Eva Guasconi is with us live.
Hi, hello. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here.
I love Linda Ronstadt. Huge influence on me. Huge. I was from the Feifel generation, and I was somewhere out there. That people. Yeah. And that was for me as a little kid. I mean, and just hearing that voice, Linda Ronstadt was what gave me. It was like I have to learn how to sing. She was somebody. Her voice was so educated. You know what I mean? It was so trained and technically sound that it was like I have to know how to do this. And her notes and somewhere out there, People Bryson. I think it was duet with Linda Ronstadt.
I love that.
Fievel.
I love that too. And she
Yeah.
does sort of float it up there, right? It just
Oh
sort
my
of floats in
God.
that song.
God, stop, it's so good.
It's so
Yeah.
so different, and her style is
Yeah.
so different in everything she
Yeah.
does.
And then this is my favorite song.
My favorite
yeah,
too.
Favorite song. Yeah.
So Eva Guasconi.
Take it away, Eva.
Thank you.
I feel so bad, got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. With those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again, gonna be with some of my friends. Maybe I'll feel better again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Oh, that boy of mine by my side, the evening sun and the evening tide. Oh, some sweet day gonna take away this hurting inside. Oh, I'll never be blue, my dreams come true on Blue Bayou. Thank you.
Yay, Eva!
Nice, Eva.
Eva Guasconi.
Thank you.
Blue Bayou. We shall be back.
Yeah. Fred White's here too, Eva. One of
I
your
know,
fans.
Fred is here.
You got many fans.
I love you.
A bunch of people checking it. Leslie from Oklahoma.
Leslie from Oklahoma in the green chair.
Leslie and songs from the Green
Leslie will
Chair.
be back. She may be back next week too. We're
Oh.
working on a little something for our little Valentine's Day hangover show, which is next Wednesday.
Nice.
I may as well take a second and talk about what's coming up.
Yeah, Joan Lynch.
Hi, Joan, out there in Phoenix, New Mexico.
I see Jeffrey Brown is checking in, saying I guess he's checking in for the first time. Hi, Jeffrey. Who else? I think that's it. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. The names are so small.
But I have these. But one thing I found out is that it's so far away, it doesn't help a whole lot.
Carol Silver's out there, and your
I know
sister,
Carol Silva.
your sister Eileen and Peg Notright. See, now I'm seeing the names.
Jay and Peg. So also coming up after that, we're doing our Off to See the Wizard show, which should be a lot of fun with our songs from The Wiz. And from, The Wiz, The Wizard of Oz, Wicked, right. And March 1st is Variety, and March 15th, and it's looking like March 22nd too, is going to be 2 weeks of Stephen Sondheim. Bob's got his work cut out. But I do want to talk about my March 8th show. I am not letting this show go. It's just starting to take interest now when people realize, when I say I'm doing a show with the lyrics of Carl Sigmund, I'm going to tell you the 17 most popular songs that he wrote. Okay. And then you're going to say, oh, yeah.
He was half of the team, correct?
Yeah, he wrote the lyrics.
Yeah,
so Marshmallow World, Arrivederci Roma, Answer Me, Oh My Love.
That's a good song.
Crazy He Calls Me, which Linda Ronstadt did.
Yeah.
A Day in the Life of a Fool. Yeah, you know that one. Ebb Tide. Enjoy Yourself. Actually, Penny Katz is going to do that one. Oh. I Could Have Told You. I don't know if you know, it was a Sinatra. It's All in the Game.
Oh, that's a great song.
Wait.
But it's all in the game.
All in the game. My Heart Cries for You. I love that one. Pennsylvania 65000.
Oh, yeah.
Shangri-La. Till. Till. What Now, My Love?
That's a great song.
What Now, My Love? Love Story. Where do I begin?
Why begin?
The World We Knew, over and over and over. The Sinatra song, over and over. The World, and You're My World, which I always love. Helen Reddy. Helen Reddy did it, and somebody else did it before her too.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So are we fully subscribed for that night?
No, we're getting there. We're getting there. But I suspect that 3 more people will sign up after my spiel.
Good.
My spiel. I like saying that word. All right, let's move on. We have, next with us, we have Molly Spanarkle. You've seen her here live on the show. Her and I did a show last year in New York together, and in the fall in Asbury Park. And this is a little medley of 2 of Linda's biggest hits that I put together because they're both so short, and I didn't want her to only be on the program for an hour and 45 seconds. I mean, a minute and 45 seconds. So I made sure I got 3.5 minutes out of Molly to do these 2 songs together. So please welcome Molly Spanarkle.
Hi everyone. Funny story, my husband and I are moving. We're in between homes, so hence the lovely background. I'm hoping it translates to great acoustics. Thank you, Bob, for including me tonight. Linda is near and dear to my heart. Thank you. Poor pitiful me.
fun, Molly. Molly was just moving into her new house. She had no furniture or anything in that room yet. And she said, oh, but there's a nice echo. It should make for a nice recording.
She's gotten better at the recording. Now she makes sure her light's right and the angle's right. It's so funny how we've all come.
Now she has a stylist.
She does. We've
she's
all
got-
come
she's
so
got it all
far,
going on
right?
right now. She's a star. Hi,
Thank-
Molly. Thank you for,
Thank
it's
you,
good to
Molly.
see that again. Hi, Tomini. Good to have you join us out there, too. I see you're out there. And Lorelei and Candy and Laura are out there, too. Those are fun songs. I found myself singing along here the whole time. So the next person about to sing on the show, Bruce Clough. Well, want to hear something funny, Michael?
I do.
So I'm doing a show with Rebecca at we're doing Don't Tell Mamas in
Right.
New York
In March.
on Sunday, March 26th at 3 o'clock. Guess who's doing 7 o'clock? Bruce
Bruce.
Clough. Bruce was supposed to do a show right before COVID hit, and then it was all canceled. And his blues show is back up and running.
Nice.
So we will get to cross over with Bruce, and possibly, we'll see how the day works out. Stay and get to catch some of that, if not all of it. And so we have Bruce with us tonight. Oh, and then he's also doing another show in New York at Don't Tell Mamas on April 22nd, except that was
Excellent.
at 4 o'clock.
So there you go.
So,
Go
anyway,
see Bruce. Go
But we haven't
see
seen Bruce in a
Rebecca.
long time. It's so good to see him here tonight. And so, hi, Bruce, and
Hey, Bruce.
enjoy Bruce Clough.
Hello. This is one of my bucket list songs. I've been wanting to sing this song for decades. It's just a gorgeous, beautiful song that really hits my soul. And I haven't sung it yet, so here we are. Love will abide. Take things in stride. It sounds like good advice, but there's no one at my side. And time washes clean love's wounds unseen. That's what someone told me, but I don't know what it means. 'Cause I've done everything I know. Try and make you mine. And I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time. Caught in my fears, blinking back the tears. I can't say that you hurt me when you never let me near. And I never drew one response from you. All the while you fell all over men you never knew. 'Cause I've done everything I know. Try and make you mine. I think it's gonna hurt me for a long, long time. Wait for the day you'll go away, knowing that you warned me of the price I'd have to pay. And life's full of loss. Who knows the cause? Living in the memory of a love that never was. 'Cause I've done everything I know to try and change your mind. I think I'm gonna miss you for a long, long time. 'Cause I've done everything I know, try and make you mine. I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time.
So nice, Bruce. I remember when we did that. Ugh.
This is all taking me back to like 2020, 21. It's like it's taking
No,
me
this is all 2020. We're
Yeah.
talking about late September of 2020. We're
long
talking about
way back.
like 2.5 years ago. I mean, we're not that far away from our third year anniversary. We were only like 3 months into the show when we did that. These songs.
We are coming down to the anniversary soon.
Pretty soon. Hi, Kathy Brzezinski. In fact, seeing Kathy out there reminds me I want to say hi to a few people. Hi, Maurice and Rick. And Mary Hal Mars is watching us from Tyler, Texas. And I want to say hi to Sue DiCrescente. And Ted and Kathy. You guys never miss a show. Same with Happy and Sam. Thanks for your lovely, lovely, lovely note. And you are so gracious to all of us here. The kindness. They say the best things about every one of you. And Rose and Joan, who never miss a show, who I get to see on Friday nights.
Hi, guys.
Sisters. And Andy and Marianne up in White House. And Jean Jekyll and Sylvia and all the Jekylls, my dear friends. And Dan and Dee and Jim all the way out. And there he is, Jim, out in Whitehorse Village in Newtown Square. And Judy Polonovsky and Wally Watson and John Ward. And Dr. George and Donna, who happen to know our next singer. Well, what do you know? It is Claudia. Claudia had so much fun last week, she decided to come back.
She literally said last week when you said, "Oh, we're doing Linda Ronstadt," she's like, "I'm in." I think it was like took 2 seconds.
Hi, Dr. George. Hi, Donna.
I'm gonna fix you. You're still a little high.
Just going to tilt you down a little more. Go right into that microphone. There. Oh, there we go. Look at you. Look at you. No, look at you.
How you doing, Claudia?
I'm doing great. Linda Ronstadt was not only a fabulous singer with a fabulous voice, but she was a great artist because she evolved. She went from singing folk, pop, rock, to doing standards, to then the Canciones de Padre.
You need to get closer if you're going to speak.
Canciones de Padre, the songs by my father. She went back to her Mexican roots. So she was really, truly an artist who evolved, and that's why I really respected her.
Yeah, she really did evolve and helped music evolve too, because like we were talking before, people forgot about the American Songbook for many years. I mean, if you went in a piano bar somewhere, no one was listening to it. She helped make it popular again.
She did.
Rod Stewart wouldn't have done his album.
That's
You wouldn't
right.
have heard from Steve Terrell.
Right.
You wouldn't. I mean, seriously, none of those people would have done it. She did it first. And the songs of her that she did the Mexican heritage songs were remarkable, really remarkable
Love
songs.
them.
Fantastic.
Well, this song, I'm going to take her back to her roots.
Yes.
First song she ever had with a breakout hit with the Stone Ponies.
Love this.
Ah.
Claudia Perry.
You and I travel to the beat of a different drum. Oh, can't you tell by the way I run? Every time you make eyes at me, why you cry and moan and say it will all work out. But honey, child, I got my doubts. You can't see the forest for the trees. So don't get me wrong, it's not that I knock it, it's just that I'm not in the market for a man who wants to love only me. Yes, and I'm not saying you're not pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for anybody rains in on me. So goodbye, I'll believe it. I see no sense in this crying and grieving. We'll both live a lot longer if you live without me. Tell me about it, Bob. So don't get me wrong, it's not that I knock it, it's just that I'm not in the market for a man who wants to love only me. Yes. And I'm not saying you're not pretty, all I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing to try and pull the reins in on me. So goodbye, I believe it. I see no sense in this crying and grieving. We'll both live a lot longer if you live without me. If you live without me. Oh, if you live without me.
Yeah.
Claudia Perry.
Dude,
Claudia, that was
That
awesome.
was fun.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much
Come
for
back
being here,
again.
Claudia. It's good to have you back.
I
It's
know.
it's only taken 2.5 years or almost 3 years to get you here. Now we can't get rid of you. I
That's
love it.
good. I
That's
don't wanna
not
get
a
rid of
problem. I'm
her.
not complaining.
No.
I'm not complaining. I like it. Plus, she brought Prosecco.
That's always good. Always a plus.
I was thinking about something tonight as I'm watching everybody watching is that like a lot of the other singers that watch the show, I've done these songs with. So it's like funny. We all support each other and we like hearing other people do the songs that we actually do.
We do.
Beth
Everybody does-
Hansen's out there. I do that song. I do Different Drum with her.
People do it differently.
Marjorie's out there. She did Blue Bayou on the show 2 years ago. Ed's out there who did What's New.
People bring different things
I think
to the
Leslie
table.
did something too.
And I love that people bring different things to the table, right? It's in different interpretations, their voice and their energy, and
Different drum.
yeah, everybody marches to the
Everybody
beat of a different
marches
drum,
to a different drum.
as Eva says, a different drum.
You have a way with words here. Thank you all for your support of the show with Venmo and PayPal and your checks and cash or whatever. It really is so important. I mean, and I look at every week what all the various expenses are in producing the show, just the piano tuning and production cost and the computers, the software, the lights, the sound, the microphones, the high-speed internet, you name it. It's a whole bunch of things that all add up. And every one of you have been so supportive, and thank you for continuing that because the expenses haven't gone away.
No, they don't.
So, and we also, while we're at it, before I bring up our next song, I want to say hi to Christian Hawkins.
Hey,
Who
Christian.
makes everything run so smoothly every night.
Well, usually he was still playing with the cameras there a second ago.
I was waiting for you to do your little.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was listening to Bob.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay, just there you
There
go.
we go. Perfect.
I was listening to Bob. I was so
There's only
enraptured by
so
what
much
he was saying.
control that I have. You got to give me some power. Thanks, Bob. Great show.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Christian.
Christian.
Thank you for being with us for it and everything. Christian's also part of our team and working on different things that are going to make my new website that's coming out very shortly wonderful.
He also
And-
volunteered, by the way, to sing the American Tail song, somewhere out there. So if we find a proper duet partner for him, Christian's in.
I have to
He
say,
texted me during the show and said, I'm in. I'm like, all right.
the only person I've ever duetted that song with,
Somewhere out there, you
I'm
do
sorry.
that?
Christian, what did he say?
I've karaoke'd that song with my brother. And we can all make guesses as to who sung what part. We can all
I
just
can
let our
figure it
mind
out.
wander.
That's all right, Linda.
I can't wait to have you on the
I
show
love
doing
it.
that.
I love it.
Right
Rachel
away.
said she'll sing with Christian. Look at all these people lining up now.
I
Okay.
was just going to say the women
Line
lining
up.
up to play the Linda Ronstadt part with you are endless.
There you go.
Hi, David Wolf. Good to see you out there, David. I just realized that was you. I went, oh, David Rickles. Oh, it's David Dubois. Both of them are out there. 2 Davids. It's a 2 David night. So, so this next singer was, this is one of her first appearances on the show, very early on. And oh, and by the way, before I forget, Pat Fortunato is watching the show tonight.
Yes.
It is Pat's birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pat. Happy birthday to you.
And I was, right before the show, I almost called you, and then I thought, maybe she'll be watching, and I can wish her happy birthday. Pat's a dear friend from New York, and I literally, actually, I played a party at Pat's place in New York, literally like a week before everything shut down.
I remember well. Yes.
And it was so much fun celebrating her birthday, and it's good to have you here tonight. Yeah, that's right, because it was right around now we were celebrating your birthday. We also want to wish one of our singers from the show, Joseph Thompson, who's been on a couple times,
Yes.
who was a bartender at Moonstruck, where I work in Asbury Park. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Joseph. And Joe Giglio, it's his birthday today also. He hasn't been on the show, but he's an old friend that watches the show and as also used to sing with me a lot at Odette's. And tomorrow is my friend Carol Prishman's birthday. So happy birthday to all of you.
And hello,
Which makes them all, what, Aquarius?
They might be in Pisces at the point in time. We're really close.
I
Hi, Rosemary
forget.
Yates Patterson. How are you?
Hey, Ro. The twins. I love
Nice.
my Yates girls.
Yeah.
I went to high school with them.
Fantastic.
Good to have you out there.
You're right.
So,
they're Aquarians.
The next performer is no stranger to the show. She's on often, and it took months to get her on when we first started it, and then she became part of the family here, and she's always there in a pinch when we need her, which is often, and she jumps right in. So please welcome Aimee Robidoux.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you've got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you will hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy, she'll hurt you if she's able. The queen of hearts is always your best bet. Well, it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, you know you ain't getting younger. Your pain and your hunger are driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow, the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Funny how the feeling goes away. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. before it's too late.
That was great. And it's nice to revisit that. I love that song too. It's another one of my favorite songs
I love that song.
for the band that should not be named.
So I forgot about Aimee's back when Aimee had her hair a different color every show. And
Yeah,
she had
seriously.
glasses to match each one of their
Oh,
hair
I know.
colors.
She literally had a rack of glasses that were like all these different colors. It was hysterical.
Anyway, Eva is back.
She's back.
Hello.
Hi, you're back.
Happy to be back. And I just want to say, it shows like this where the songs are just so amazing. It's always just so
Go right into the
so amazing to hear Bob play all of these awesome songs.
Oh, thank you.
I can't be here without a little sugar. You know what I'm saying? A little butter for my Bobby.
I'm trying
okay.
to balance you a little bit. So, but I'll get it
Balance
fixed as you sing. Once again,
Balancing.
Eva Guasconi.
Thank you. Feeling better now that we're through. Feeling better 'cause I'm over you. I learned my lesson, I left a scar. Now I see how you really are. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I broke a heart that's gentle and true. Well, I broke a heart over someone like you. I beg his forgiveness on bended knee. I wouldn't blame him if he said to me, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. Oh. I'm telling you now, baby, and I'm going my way. Forget about you, baby, 'cause I'm leaving to stay. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. Oh, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you know who you are. You're no good.
Ooh, up to no good, Eva Guasconi.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. That was great.
I love you. Mwah, mwah.
Love you too. Oh my God. That was awesome. We're at the time.
Where did the time go? It's that time. It's Michael time.
Are you having any luck over there again?
I think. This is so weird.
As you know, as we're preparing all of Bob's music for this last number,
It just disappeared.
it disappeared. Yes.
It really did.
Well, it gives me a chance to do this. You know, I was
So
told not.
talk for a second
I
while
was-
I see if I can
I
find
was
it.
told that I couldn't mention the band that Linda used to sing with, but I could do this. Hey, I would not be doing my job as a fan, right, if I didn't do this. So, go. Eagles fly on the road to victory. Fight, fight, fight. Eagles fly.
That's all I know.
Anyway,
That's all I know of it. Oh, I found it.
so excited.
I always get so impressed that
Go
these
Birds.
guys know how to spell.
Spoken like
You don't
a
want to know what
San
he
Francisco
was
49ers fan. I'm not going to tell you what she said over there.
Oh my God.
It's true.
It's all in good fun. Anyway, now I look like the mad professor.
There it is. There it
Okay,
is.
yeah, what we did is we decided to do this song, and it's normally done as a duet. And Bob said, why don't you sing it as a solo? Of course, when songs are done as a duet, and you make it to a solo, there's some discrepancies in the keys. And also, you know, this song is deceptively difficult because of the way that the measures fall and the rests fall in the middle of the measure.
It's tricky.
It's tricky. It's tricky.
It sounded so easy. This is my favorite Linda Ronstadt song
Oh.
that she's done.
Yeah, you said that. I didn't know that. But I mean, she did this originally with Aaron Neville.
Aaron Neville.
And it was such an interesting pairing. And, you know, Chris's voice has this like quality, and she's just a chameleon. So I mean, she could sing with anybody, and I think she.
So
proved it.
before we do this, I want to say thank you, Linda Ronstadt, for so much, for a plethora of amazing songs that I could listen to forever. And your album with all the Jimmy Webb songs, the one with Aaron Neville, that is my favorite. So, Michael, this is from that album.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Look at this face. I know the years are showing. Look at this life. I still don't know where it's going. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. Look at these eyes. I've never seen what matters. Look at these dreams, so beaten and so battered. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. So many questions still left unanswered. So much I never broken through. And when I feel you near me, sometimes I see so clearly. The only truth I'd ever known is me and you. Look at this man, so blessed with inspiration. Look at the soul, still searching for salvation. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all there is to know. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much to all of you. Thank you for joining us to celebrate such great music, to share such great music together and bring back some memories. This all goes back for me for high school and everything. So this is like a whole trip down memory lane. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being with us. Thank you, Michael, because you originally did all the editing and creative work on those videos, getting them all tidy when we made them. Hi, Celeste and Lee. I just saw you were out there. And thank you, Eva, and thank you, Claudia, for coming back, both of you.
So fun.
And one last thing. Go
Go
Eagles,
Birds!
go.
Go Birds!
Have a good night. See you all for Valentine's Day.
Bye.
Take care.
Valentine's Day.
Bye.